So I hope you all had a good weekend. So that's what we can say. Looking at the markets, there is nothing we can say, and markets are behaving irrational. For the last 7 trading sessions, market has not moved anywhere. It is exactly at the same place where it was 7 or 8 trading session before. Can you believe that? That is how markets are behaving. Nifty is worse. If you see this chart, since since around 17th March, we are just going down, coming up, going down, coming up, going down, coming up. This is what is happening. Market has not moved. Literally, market has not moved anywhere. For the last 7 trading session, market is at 17,200 only. So what is happening is people, FIIs or maybe DIIs take it to 16,800, then immediately opposite happens. FIIs or DIIs, whoever sold is the opposite party comes and buys it. And today I really don't know what has happened, whether the FIIs have sold or DIIs have bought, or whether DIIs have sold or FIIs have other way. I don't know. This is how things are happening, and today is a very, very irrational day. Markets were moving like anything, and I can see W pattern, formation of W. Here you can see W from around 17,150, it came to 17,000, and 17,000 seems to be a very strong support. Looking at this, all these things, now 17,000 is going to be is acting as a good support. I'm not going to tell 17,000 is going to be a support, because I don't want to tell all these things nowadays, because even whatever we say, whatever we predict, market make sure we are wrong. So that is what is happening for last 30 or even 40 trading session. And once it hit 17,000, and today morning you see from 17,800, it just took 1.5 hours to come. It took 1.5 hours, around 9:30, from 9:30 to 10:30, it came from 17,200 to 17,200 points down. Then from 1 o'clock, around 12 to maybe 1:30, it went to around, from 12 to 1 o'clock, it went to 17,220 and came back. Then selling was there. So I really don't know how, if there was, I'm not an intraday trader, if there are people who do intraday trading, and I really don't know how they manage it. This is one of the reason we are not into intraday trading, right? We are positional traders and we are not into intraday trading. And really, I don't know what is happening in the market. If you know, if there is any negative news or positive news, even today morning I was seeing when the market was really rallying on the opposite side, I was looking for news. What is the positive news or what was the negative news? None. There was none. And even in our Telegram group, people were asking, is there any positive news or is there any negative news? I really don't know why markets are behaving like this, and it is very hard for people like us, option sellers, to be in this market. But I think now, what my personal view is that maybe markets may settle down for going forward. Now it is not allowing people, or not, whether it is GII, retailers or FIIs, whoever, they are not allowing the market to go below 17,000 or even 16,800. Now whenever markets hit 16,800, there is buying coming and market goes on the upside. Rally is happening and market goes on the upside. See, around 17,000 is going to be a strong support, I think. And I can see that from the open interest also, that there are aggressive put writing at 17,000. And other good thing is also that India VIX has come down significantly, around 3.2 or 3.5% down today. That is a very good news, and we are almost down to around 22. From 30 to 22, that's a good news. And even CBOE VIX has come down significantly. In fact, CBOE VIX is around 22 or 24. Today it is up by 1.25%, but yesterday and all, it was around 22. When we were at 25 or 26, CBOE VIX was around 22. So things are settling around and probably we should see maybe 18,000 or 18,200. And don't get me wrong, I really don't know what is going to happen. If things turn around, and if that is what I expect. See, we want the market to go on the upside, right? Nobody wants the market to go down, and nobody will be able to trade in this kind of market. We all want to make some money. So if we want to make some money, market has to stabilize, and market cannot keep on jumping here and there, one day up, one day down. It cannot be happening. So I hope market going forward, market should stabilize. And India specific news also, there are many positive news. Crude oil prices have come down. So if you see this chart, crude oil price is down by 5.87 or maybe 4.87%. Brent crude, which was trading above $120, which is not a good news for India. If you know, India is the world's third largest consumer of crude oil, and more than 70 or 80% of our crude is imported from outside. So that's not a good news for India. Still 115 is significantly higher, and it cannot be like this. Maybe at least if it has to go below 100 or maybe $95, then only we will have some good things happening around us. Inflation is already high. Fuel prices are hiked. Last week they hiked, I think, around 105 or 106 rupees per liter in Tamil Nadu. I don't know about other states. So if petrol prices and diesel prices are increasing, obviously inflation is going to also increase. And as you may know, April 16th, our RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das will come out with a repo rate, interest rate, and I think they are going to increase the interest rate this time, and they are going, whether they are going to tell dovish or hawkish view, I don't know, but I think they will slowly keep on increasing the interest rate every 6 months or even every 3 years. So that is the way going forward. We don't have any other way. See at the inflation, how much is the raw material prices are going high, and even everything from A to all, whatever, from grocery to every petrol to, if petrol prices are increasing, everything will increase, because transportation cost is a major chunk of the transportation cost goes into petroleum, right? So everything else will also increase. And let us see how things pan out. As of now, we cannot say anything. And as I told you, if we predict something, something else is happening. And today morning, when I was seeing that, open interest, there was highest open interest around in Nifty at 17,200. I really don't know how these people manage. 17,200 massive call rating was happening, and 17,200 was a stiff resistance today. Around 1:30 or even till 3 o'clock, Nifty was trying to close above 17,200, but it couldn't. And ultimately, after I think 2:30, it crossed 17,200, and it is closed somewhere around 17,222. Now, you imagine the state of people who had written 17,200. I don't know who had written, but I have not written. I had written 17,400. I have 17,500 call options written, but 17,200 people also people were writing, and 17,000 put option also people were writing aggressively. So, can we expect the market to this expiry, can we expect the market to close between 17,000 to 17,500? We really don't know. I don't know how things are going to span out on tomorrow. If there is any positive or any negative news, then market will shoot up, right? As of now, what I can see is all US futures are trading in the green. Even Dow Jones, FTSE, Europe, US markets are all in the green. So hopefully tomorrow also we should at least open flat or at least gap up. It all depends on how things pan out. So let's hope for the best. And I can tell from my instinct that I think things are subsidizing, and March headache, February, March has been a very tough month for all of us. And going forward, things should settle down, and US futures are really flat. Dow future is down by 9, S&P future is also flat, and Nasdaq is also really flat, right? And Bank Nifty is a different stock, and if you see Bank Nifty, it is really, really choppy. Whoever, and that's what Bank Nifty, many intraday traders choose Bank Nifty rather than going to Nifty. The reason is, when it makes move, it makes aggressive moves or violent moves. Look at the Bank Nifty chart. This is the Bank Nifty chart. From 12 o'clock, 35,000 to 35,700, around 800 points move. And today morning, it opened at around how much? 35,400. It came all the way down to 35,000. So 400 points on the downside, then 700 points on the upside. Around 1,100 points move, two-way, three-way move in just one trading session. That is the kind of volatile movements you will experience in Bank Nifty. So that's why we say, if you are an amateur trader, you cannot go and trade in Bank Nifty. It's very hard and it is very risky to trade in Bank Nifty. So better if you are, or at least you can go for very short, very low quantity. Instead of taking 5 lots or 10 lots or even 100 lots, go for small lots. Once you gain experience in Bank Nifty, then you can start adding up positions, right? So that's it. Nothing much. Let's hope for the best tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.